Let me take you on a journey to the Wild Beast, 2022, a gripping survival thriller that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. Prepare yourself for a heart-pounding adventure into the wild with Beast, a 2022 survival thriller that pits man against nature in a brutal and suspense-filled battle. Directed by Baltasar Kormaker, this movie stars Idris Elba in a gripping performance that combines raw emotion, action, and the unrelenting terror of the African savanna. Pause. Shift to an adventurous tone. The story centers on Dr. Nate Samuels, played by Idris Elba, a widowed father struggling to reconnect with his two teenage daughters, Meredith Iana Halley and Nora Leah Saba Jeffries. Following the tragic death of his wife, Nate decides to take his daughters on a trip to South Africa, her homeland, in an effort to heal their fractured bond and honor her memory. The family is welcomed by Martin Battles, Charlton Copley, an old friend of Nate's and a wildlife biologist who runs a game reserve. Martin introduces them to the stunning beauty of the savannah, but what begins as a peaceful getaway quickly turns into a nightmare when they encounter an apex predator unlike any other. Pause. Shift to a suspenseful tone, a rogue lion, driven to rage and vengeance after poachers slaughter its pride, becomes the antagonist of the film. This lion is no ordinary animal. It's a force of nature, cunning, relentless, and terrifyingly dangerous. It begins to stalk the family, turning their serene trip into a deadly game of survival. The tension skyrockets as Nate and his daughters find themselves stranded in the wilderness, miles away from help and surrounded by danger. The rogue lion, embodying nature's wrath, becomes a symbol of both the wild's untamed beauty and its unforgiving brutality. Pause. Shift to an emotional tone at its core. Beast is not just a survival thriller. It's a story about family, redemption, and the lengths a father will go to protect his children. Nate, haunted by guilt over his wife's death and his strained relationship with his daughters, is thrust into a situation where he must confront his fears and fight for their lives. As the lion closes in, Nate's resilience and determination are tested to the limit. Pause. Shift to a tense tone. The film's setting plays a pivotal role in its intensity. The African savanna, with its breathtaking landscapes and harsh conditions, is both a character and a backdrop. The vast open spaces amplify the feeling of vulnerability, as there's nowhere to hide from the predator that relentlessly pursues them. The cinematography captures this duality, the beauty of the wild juxtaposed with its deadly potential. Pause. Shift to an action-packed tone. The action sequences in Beast are visceral and nerve-wracking. Whether it's a nail-biting chase through the bush, a desperate fight for survival, or a harrowing moment of quiet suspense, the film keeps you on edge from start to finish. Director Baltasar Kormaker masterfully builds tension, using sound design, lighting, and pacing to create an immersive and heart-stopping experience. Idris Elba delivers a powerful performance as Nate, bringing depth and vulnerability to a character who is both a protector and a man searching for redemption. The chemistry between Elba and his on-screen daughters is authentic and emotional, grounding the film's action in a deeply personal narrative. Iana Halley and Leah Saba Jeffries shine as Meredith and Nora, portraying the fear, courage, and resilience of young women caught in an unimaginable situation. Pause. Shift to a reflective tone. But Beast is more than just a story of survival. It's a meditation on humanity's relationship with nature. The film explores themes of respect for wildlife, the devastating consequences of poaching, and the fragility of coexistence between man and the natural world. The rogue lion, while terrifying, is also a tragic figure, a creature acting out of instinct and pain, driven to violence by the actions of humans. Pause. Shift to a climactic tone. The climax of the film is a heart-pounding confrontation that pushes Nate to his physical and emotional limits. In a final act of bravery, he faces the lion head-on, not as a hunter, but as a father determined to protect his children at any cost. The battle is raw, intense, and symbolic, showcasing the primal instincts of both man and beast. Pause. Shift to a concluding tone. In the end, Beast is a thrilling and emotional journey that reminds us of the power of nature and the strength of the human spirit. It's a story of survival, family, and the unbreakable bond between a father and his children. With breathtaking visuals, edge-of-your-seat action, and a powerful emotional core. Beast is a film that will leave you breathless and reflective so. If you're looking for a movie that combines high-stakes survival, emotional depth, and the untamed beauty of the wild, Beast is an unforgettable experience that delivers on every level.